why most persons are complaining that altcoins are down. There is a particular coin almost no one is paying attention to, and this coin has been up by 500% in the past 3 months. And no, this coin is not a micro cap. It is actually sitting in billions of dollars in valuation, and somehow it's been able to do over 5x. The name of this coin is called MNT and Mantle in full. And for context, MNT is a coin for Bybit, that is the second biggest centralized exchange in the world by trading volume. But it actually goes beyond that. Now look at MNT just like BNB. Same way BNB is a coin for Binance, that is the same way MNT is for Bybit. But while a lot of persons are talking about BNB, I wonder why the coin for the second biggest exchange is not getting a lot of hype, and that is why I've decided to make this video. So in this video, I'm going to cover what is MNT. Secondly, what exactly can you do with MNT on Bybit? And thirdly, should you buy some MNT? So I'm going to make some recommendations and tell you possible entry points for buying MNT. So if you want to find out all of these details, then make sure to like this video right now and subscribe to this channel, and let's get started. So let's start with what is MNT. MNT is a utility token for Mantle Network, and it is actually a layer 2 blockchain on Ethereum, but you get to pay fees using MNT. So let's say you're doing trading or some activities under the Mantle Network, you get to pay fees using the MNT token, and with that, it brings real demand for the token, because for any person to use any dApps on Mantle Network, you need the token to actually pay transaction fee on the network. So if I go to defilama.com and search for Mantle, you're going to see it has a TVL of over $253 million, and there's a stable coin of over $729 million. Chain fees, it's pretty small right now, app fees and the rest of that. But you can also see that Bridge TVL is about $1.9 billion so far. You can see the price of MNT and the market cap and the FDV, $8 billion and $15 billion FDV. And over here, you can see some of the top dApps on MNT. We have Agni Finance and the rest of that, which you can see right here. You can see the TVL. But what I want to pay attention to is stablecoin market cap, which if you look at it right here, you can see there's been an increase. This red one here stands for stablecoin, and then this one stands for TVL. The TVL went as high as $1.something billion, which you can see right here. But if looking at the stablecoin, you can see that it has been in a steady uptrend since last year, steady uptrend even up till now. But this is not the only place I want to pay attention to. I want to also look at the token itself. So let's go to CoinMarketCap, and I'm going to filter this based on the last 30 days, and let's see some of the top performing coins. You can see MNT is number 3 right here as one of the top performing coins in the last 30 days. And even when I change this to 60 days, you can still see the MNT is number 6 right here on the list. And let's even go to 90 days. MNT still maintains number 6. And let's go to the final one. You can see for the year till date, MNT is number 3 in terms of performance. In the last 1 year. So this simply tells you that the token itself has been doing very well, but there are a lot of factors that are responsible to why this thing is actually doing very well. And that brings me to the second part of this video, which is what exactly can you do with MNT on Bybit? Right, so let's go to the Bybit app. This is the home page of Bybit, and on here you can actually buy the MNT token. Simple, just come here and search for MNT, and you can see the chart right here. But I'm going to talk a lot more about that in the third part of this video. So let's go back. You can see, for buying, you can simply come here, click on buy and buy. That is if you want to buy. The next thing you can also use MNT to do is, once you're holding it on Bybit, it allows you to enjoy special bonuses and discounts. The first discount you get is the trading fee. So let's say you want to buy Bitcoin and then you open it up like this. Now, usually when you want to buy it, you're going to pay some fees, right, on Bybit. Now, holding MNT actually gives you 25% discount on the fees you actually pay. And if you're trading on the futures market, you get to also enjoy 10% discount on your fees. So that actually helps you spend lesser money on fees, especially for those that are trading with huge capital. And because people are aware of some of these discounts, especially big traders, they get to hold MNT, and that's part of the reason there is a lot of demand for the token. The next thing you can also do with MNT is to earn passive income. So let's go to the home page and then let's click on Bybit Earn. So when you open the Bybit Earn, you're going to scroll down, and right here you can see MNT. You can see there's a flexible earning. So let's say you want to hold MNT for long term. You can choose to stake it and then earn 1.5% APR, which to some persons it might look very, very small. But if you want to do that, just click on this icon at the right, and it's going to take you to this page. And you put in the amount of MNT you want to stake, and and go ahead and click on invest now. Now note that you can take out this MNT anytime you want. That is why it is called flexible staking. So anytime you want it, you can take it, and then that's just it. And then you get to keep the reward you've gotten from it. But I mean, someone with $10, $100, or even $1,000 would not make so much staking the MNT right here. I mean, 1.5% is small, but let's say you want to hold it for long term, you might also choose to stake it if you want. But what this is driving to is, these are some of the reasons why a lot of persons are choosing to hold the MNT token. And that is why when you look at the charts, it is the reason why you can see some of this huge movement over here. And sometimes I believe exchanges do not mention this, but I think exchanges do use part of the money they make, part of the revenue they generate from their platforms to buy back their tokens. So finally, let's go to this website right here. I'm going to leave a link to this website in the description. So this is actually the homepage that introduces everything about MNT on Bybit. You can see over here you have buy, use, hold, earn, and limited offers. So you can come here and read some of the things you can do with MNT, buy MNT, spot trading, convert, blah blah blah. This is auto invest. Although I didn't get to talk about auto invest, OTC, and some of them, but I did talk about spot trading, and convert is simply swapping your token from one token to another. You can also do that using that. And then there's discount buy and some other things right here. For me, my favorite stuff about MNT is this 25% off you get on spot and 10% on futures. You got to save yourself a lot of fees trading on Bybit. So the final question, should you buy the MNT token? Let's go to the chart, and that will tell us what we should think about. So first, I'm going to probably put this on weekly time frame. Right here you can see this token is at the all-time high. So I mean, I wouldn't tell you to go and buy at this price, because even me, I wouldn't buy at this price if I want to recommend to someone. But I would say for slight retracement, you see, it is going to be very, very good to hold for long term. Possibly an area within this year should be good, within $2 to $1.9. And if it's possible to see it lower, then that is actually good. Although I think the best approach to this is using dollar cost averaging. So you try to buy in, scaling your position till you get in the best entry point for yourself. But I mean, when you compare the market cap for this, which is just around $8 billion, compared to other exchange tokens like BNB, which is sitting at $178 billion, Leo is sitting at $8 billion, so similar with Bybit. Chronos is sitting at $6 billion, OKB is sitting at $4 billion, Bitget, and the rest of that. It simply tells you, with Bybit being the second biggest exchange in terms of trading volume, I mean, compared to BNB, although BNB has a lot of users right now, people and users and the rest of that, so you really can't compare that. But I mean, you can see that MNT token itself is a lot more undervalued. But again, that doesn't mean you should just go and buy at the top. You can look for a better entry for yourself and then get in. That is basically what I'm going to tell you about that. So the decision is on you to pick where you think is the best entry point for you. So this is all of it about MNT, Mantle Network, and Bybit. I do hope you understand this video and you found it interesting. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.